Papasquatjon. We've got a video tonight that I meant to say an album right there. I'm gonna do an album. There, that's what I'm trying to say. Jonatan from Young Lean. Jonatan is actually Young Lean's real first name, Jonatan Leandor. Jonatan Leandor Hosted. Let's see, it marks the fifth studio album by Swedish rapper Young Lean, named after Lean's birth name, as I just said. The album marks a return to self after a decades-long evolution from his start as one of the key names in Scandinavia's cloud rap movement. Interesting. So are they saying he's now going back to being called Jonatan or being called Jonatan Leandor? Because he has the Leandor 96 name that he does some music under too. Or is he just going to continue to be named Young Lean and this album is just Jonatan? First, he's by collaborator and co-producer Daniel Lopatin. One O Tricks Point Never. Oh, okay. And later confirmed by Lean in a GQ interview, the album took 3 years to complete, making it his longest recording process to date. In a series of Instagram stories following the release, Lean shared that the album came together during a difficult personal period involving breakups and creative uncertainty. He said, John, take a drink of your ginger ale. This is the first album where I felt truly lost. Many times it felt like my last album and also my first. The album is my name, it means nothing and everything to me. Musically, Jonatan centers on prominent drums, raw guitar parts, simple hooks, and brutally honest lyrics with Lean's voice as the main instrument. He worked closely with producers White Armor and Rami Daywood, Rami. Deliberately choosing a minimal approach, Lean also acted as executive producer, coordinating sessions with musicians to bring his vision to life. The lead single, Forever Young, and I think there is a video for that. No, that's Babyface Maniacs. Forever Young. I must have watched this. Came out 3 months ago, so it's possible I have watched it. I don't remember it. Forever Young was released February 21st of 2025 alongside a music video. The track sets the tone for the album, a solemn farewell to his former artistic identity. Tracks like Paranoid Paparazzi and Babyface Maniacs follow this thread, combining vivid lyrical imagery with raw production. The album's emotional centerpiece, Swan Song, captures Lean's search for peace after years of inner conflict. I want to know what it feels like to come down from the trip of a lifetime. Ultimately, Jonatan is Young Lean laid bare. He described the album's essence using a quote from Oscar Wilde. We're all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. Oh, isn't that nice? So let me take a look here, because have I reacted to Forever Young? Young? Yeah, I did. I remember that now. Yep, Forever Young. February 24th, I reacted to that. It was produced by Rami Daywood, and boy, I don't remember a lot about it. I guess I had some stuff to say because it's 17 minutes long. Yeah, this was the track that I connected back to Blade and what Blade kind of had gone through last year when he released Cold Visions. I remember now. And this was Young Lean doing something similar, but having a much more, in my opinion, mature approach to the fact that he's growing older, growing up, becoming an adult, has more responsibilities, and Young Lean's response to that was, I'm always going to be Young Lean. I'm always going to be myself. I'm always going to do this. I have to make music. It is a part of me. And Blade's response was, nobody thinks I'm relevant anymore because I'm 30 years old. How can my fans even stand to look at me? I'm paraphrasing. So, there you go. I read the little bio here. There is an intro. There are 13 tracks on the album. I want to first off thank the person who suggested this to me, and that is Bergamot, who is a big supporter of the channel. I'm very, very thankful for everything that Bergamot has done for me over the years, and I am excited to listen to some Young Lean, so that's what we're doing. I have more albums coming up. People in the comments have been dying for me to do Almighty So 2, so that may be coming soon. I also have some stuff that I really need to do that I want to do in a more timely basis, so we'll see exactly what happens in the coming Mondays, because that's when I do albums. This is, let's see, Jonatan is 38 minutes and 56 seconds, so 39 minutes long, 13 songs, and let's just get into it. This first track looks like the lyrics are very minimal. Pop, singer-songwriter, intro, Svenska. I don't think there's a video for this because it's just an intro, so let's check it out. No, I don't need to do Pop Squat. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please go watch another video on the channel if you would. CashApp, PayPal, and Patreon information are down below in the description of this video. If you want to give me a tip, if you want to send a song for me to listen to, if you want to join my Patreon, all that information is down here. CashApp, PayPal, and Patreon. Let's go. First song is Jonatan Intro. Jonatan! Very sort of cinematic, foreign film, European film kind of feel to the vocals, the voice, the yell, the music in the background, not even in the background. I assume that's like a cello or something playing. Really gives me that kind of feel. Like, I'm an American, so I think of it as a foreign film, right? Definitely has that feel. I mean, absolutely feels feels like a film. Feels like I'm sitting down in the theater and this is playing over the title sequence and all of the credits and everything. Maybe following whatever. It sounded like a boat in there somewhere, or a foghorn or something. Like somebody just travels to a new land, the big city, something, right? Like, it so feels like that. So I may try to see if this whole cinematic journey thing fits for the rest of this album. I don't know if I'm completely off base on that, but it really feels like that right off the bat. I should also mention there are a few videos for this. So Forever Young, there is a video for. There's also a video for Babyface Maniacs, and then there's a lyric video for I'm Your Dirt, I'm Your Love, which is a track later in the album. So if I remember, I will try to do those. Let's keep going. First song, not the intro, the second track is Might Not Be.
Don't go wasting your emotions. Lay all your love on me. Don't go chasing your own roses. Nothing comes for free. Might not be such a bad idea if I never.
So that's kind of interesting. I wouldn't have remembered this. So this don't go wasting your emotions, lay your love down, lay your love on me, lay all your love on me. An ABBA classic song reference, lay all your love on me. I don't know why I can't read that. Who are, by the way, also Swedish. So kind of an interesting thing. I don't know why he's quoting ABBA, but it seems intentional, right? It's not like a random phrase that would come up. Pretty cool. I'm gonna back up just a tiny amount here.
Might not be such a bad idea if I never called you. If I never called you again. Called you again.
Like this
'Cause
beat.
it might not be such a bad idea if I just stay. If I just stay right here. Like the pearly teardrops fall, every early few drops fall. It's not too early to make that call. Take the darkness out your heart, let it go back to the start. 'Cause there ain't no beginning, there ain't no start. Ain't no darkness without stars. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Oh, okay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. I just actually tried to play that video in one of my live streams this last week or the week before. One of the best songs ever. Just absolutely incredible. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone by Carl Withers. Is that right? Carl Withers? Ain't no sunshine. Bill Withers. Carl Withers is an actor. That's right. Who was fantastic in Arrested Development. I'm sorry, I was wrong about that. It's interesting. This, just the start of this first verse, his vocals, the music, it sounds like the Beatles by way of Love and Rockets to me. And I don't know, that's just what my head put together. I was like, oh, this reminds me of Love and Rockets, and I'm thinking of like Ball of Confusion by them, and that kind of I think it's a little more jangly, but that this distortion sort of sound that they had, but then simplified with what the Beatles would bring to it. It's a weird combination, right? But I think it totally works. Like I will download this song absolutely. Might not be. It will definitely be on my phone.
Don't go wasting your emotions. Lay all your love on me. Don't go chasing your own roses. Nothing comes for free. I like when the world moves in slow motion. I'm awake when everyone's asleep. Sleepwalking through the garden. 100 green roses on my feet.
I'm not a fan of how he says the word roses. Roses. Just, I don't know why that is.
Might not be such a bad idea if I never called you. If I never called you again. Called you again. 'Cause it might not be such a bad idea if I just stay. If I just stay right here.
Yeah, that's a great song. Great song. Great track. But I absolutely love it. Love the way it sounds. Great lyric. Might not be such a bad idea if I never called you. If I never called you again. Just a great line. That might not be such a bad idea. Every year a few drops fall. It's not too late to make that call. Take the darkness out of your heart. Let it go back to the start. 'Cause there ain't no beginning. There ain't no start. Ain't no darkness without stars. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Don't go wasting your emotions. Lay all your love on me. Don't go chasing your own roses. Nothing comes for free. Definitely a breakup song, right? Breakup didn't go well. I really like that track, but I think it's basically a breakup song, right? There's not a whole heck of a lot more to that. I don't say that as a bad thing. It's just a breakup song. Forever Young. This is a track I have listened to. This is the second track on the album, and produced by Rami Dawood. And let's watch it again. Yep, 80s feel to that.
Guess I wonder where you at, wonder where you go. We're inside that mask of yours. Just take it off and let it show. Love is hard to find, I know. Sometimes life is just a joke, but you stay inside the joke.
Did I download this? Because I should have if I forgot to. I love it. It hasn't come up on random. If I did. Man, I love it all over again. I have to look this up as we're sitting here. I mean, and you guys get to watch me because it makes for exciting. That's not what I wanted. It makes for exciting video, right? In my library. Yeah. No, I did not. Oh my god, I absolutely need to download that. Okay, keep that in mind. So there's 2 tracks off of here that I need to download. I love the way this song starts. I remember thinking it sounded like an 80s song in the beginning, just that. Great, it's just great.
Guess just play it like a show. You see me up and you see me down, and you see me rise and come up again. Don't have to watch the world in flames. The mask will break, but not your name. Your name will echo through the rain. I love the glory, I love the pain. I walk around in the matrix. All you talk can't say shit. Face what you did, just face it. Too late to have this conversation. Red pill, blue pills, all the same. If you take it away, with it there.
Yeah, and I commented at the time. I was like, this is just such a cool video. Like, I assumed that this was like filmed like with people he knew and like the town he grew up in, and yep, it was. And he just invited people to come down and be part of the video. And this is him, I mean, literally in this video, putting himself in the ground, like saying goodbye to his previous self, the guy who was young lean, or the guy who was him for the last however 27 years, and now he's 28, and he's like, that part of my life is over. I am growing up. I am no longer a kid. This is the new me. I am being thankful. I am being straightforward. I am being as good a person as I can possibly be. I mean, that's how I am phrasing it, right? But that's what he's doing in this video. He is laying his previous self to rest and going on with his life. And it's, like I said, a level of maturity that is remarkable, right? He is living his life completely out loud. He is showing everybody what he's going through, what he has decided to do. He may not stick with it. He may backslide at times, like it's perfectly natural. But this is what he wants to do. This is the person he wants to be. He doesn't want to be that old version of himself, that kid who probably made decisions that he would no longer make because he's made them already, and he knows that they're bad decisions. It's just great.
Yeah, but your love would have changed if you leave. I will stay, I still love you today. I wonder where you at, wonder where you.
I also totally dig that everybody who's there to like wish him well, quote unquote, who's there to watch him retire his old self, is not excited about it at all. They're not like, yeah, they're not cheering. They're just like, okay, dude, like you're just going about your life, and we're just here to watch it. Like we're not part of this. I don't know if that was intentional, but that's kind of how I read it.
We're inside that mask of yours. Take it off and let it show. Love is hard to find, I know. Sometimes life is just a joke, but you stay inside the joke. Guess just play it like a show. You see me up and you see me down, and you see me rise and come up again. Don't have to watch the world in flames. The mask will break, but not your name. Your name will echo through the rain. I love the glory, I love the up. Don't care about the money, gonna make you show up.
There. And then he just goes on with his life and drives off into the darkness doing whatever the hell he wants for the rest of his life. Doesn't care what he does because the money will just show up. He just knows it'll be fine. Love it. Love the song. Love the sentiment. And like I said, this is him growing up. This is him trying to be a better person. I absolutely love that track. Can't believe I didn't download it. I probably totally forgot to do it. Sometimes I do. Ah, man, that was good. That was really a good track. I've got to respect somebody who is able at that age to... And he's not young, right? He's 28 years old, I think I saw when I was opening some stuff up. He's... There are people who don't grow up their entire lives, who are immature assholes their entire life, who start off behaving a certain way and never have the shit slapped out of them hard enough, I say that figuratively, to understand that they need to change as people, that it doesn't work to just be a pushy asshole your entire life, or a drug-addicted freak your entire life. You need to actually grow and move forward in order for things to go differently in your life, in order for you to feel good about things, even if everything around you is shit. I say this as a person who I feel good about myself. My life is shit, other than my family. And that's just something that my wife and I have to deal with. Like, we talk about it frequently. Like, we often say to each other, if we had money, everything would be perfect. Like, we get along great. We wouldn't have anything to stress about. And that's where you want to get to. Like, you don't need to have these personalities where you're pissed off at each other for reasons that don't matter. But just because one of you wants to be a jackass because they never learned that you shouldn't treat people like that, it's an awful way to go through life. And my wife and I are both very much on an even keel, and we click, we get along, and the only stuff that we really have any sort of arguments about is money. And that's fixable, in theory. So it's really nice to see somebody like Young Lean modeling that sort of behavior for people who would follow his music and would be a fan of his, and hopefully they clue into, if they need to, they clue into, oh, wait a minute, I'm in my late 20s, I need to be growing up, I need to start acting like an adult, I need to take responsibility for things, and that's exactly what this is about, and I love it. I think it's fantastic. Horses is the next song. Let's go.
4 running horses pass by.
Okay, so 4 running horses pass by. There are 4 horses in the apocalypse, right? 4 horsemen of the apocalypse: death, famine, war, and disease. Is that the 4 of them? Conquest is war. Oh no, conquest, war, famine, and death. Conquest. That's. I thought it was pestilence. Was one of them. Anyway, conquest and war. Those seem very much the same to me. There you go. That's what that was absolutely a reference to, though. Gotta say. Glad they got it right.
4 running horses pass by. I see the glance Nothing out here is a surprise. And I wonder why you lie.
I do like how minimalistic this is. In fact, I want to go back and look at Forever Young because I feel like that had a lot much. So this was not minimalistic at all. This was a very, very straightforward kind of alt rock song. But now might not be horses. Very, very minimalistic. Let's keep going.
Wild horses keep pulling me away from you. Divine forces, I leave the world behind, let dreams come true. Like a wild horse, yeah. You'll never catch up to what I do. Wish that I could stay, but I gotta leave. Baby, you know a wild horse gotta run free. All dreams must come alive, then die. I smell the wind of change inside. Four yellow torches towards the sky. And I wonder why we cry. Wild horses.
Yeah, I love the addition of the violins in the background here. Really kind of just a fantastic, slightly subtle, like not screaming in your face, kind of crescendo in the song. It's great. Backing up.
I wonder why we cry. Wild horses keep pulling me away from you. In my horses, I leave the world behind, let dreams come true. Like a wild horse, yeah. You never catch up to what I do. Wish that I could stay, but I gotta leave. Baby, you know a wild horse gotta run free. Like a wild horse, yeah.
Nice. Drop the energy back
You'll
down.
never catch up to what I do. Wish that I could stay, but I gotta leave. Baby, you know a wild horse gotta run free.
It's a good song. I don't think it has quite the same power as the two previous tracks. I think the metaphor here is a little confused too. So four running horses pass by. I see the glance in your eyes. So the horses are out there. They're running, but then it switches so that the horses are pulling him away. leave the world behind like a wild, so let dreams come true like a wild horse. Yeah, you'll never catch up to what I do. So now he's the wild horse. So there's some weirdness going on with the metaphor here that I'm not sure I'm understanding why he did that. um, and what is like, is the wild horse that he is supposed to be, I, is it him as a creator, like I am a wild horse so I'm going to run free, I see the creativity out there in the world and I have to participate in it, like I have to be part of that, and that's what makes me go, and that's what drives me, and that's what I've become. I, I don't know. Another song in which Arlene's going through some tough times, probably a breakup. I'm not sure if that's true. I'm not sure if that's true for this one. Paranoid Paparazzi is the next track, and I think... Oh, I closed the page. I think this might have been one that had a video. God, I love the way that starts out. It reminds me of an 80s song that I cannot think of the name of. Oh no, Babyface Maniacs. That's the one that has the video. Okay, that's good. So let's move on to Paranoid Paparazzi. This is produced... Ooh, Rami Daywood, Sir Dylan, Carlton, and Rewind are the producers. What are these labeled as? What is this labeled as? Pop, singer-songwriter, Scandi Pop. Okay. Well, let's check it out. Paranoid Paparazzi. I think this was a single, too. No, it was not.
Like a red desert, you ride on all day. You made me up to be out of paper mache. Gave me plastic hands and eyes of glass. Clock as a heart with vulgar romance. Down Desire Avenue, you pushed me bright. Fed me with pills and lullabies every night. Dissolved in front of your enchanting thighs. You laughed manically with your greenstone eyes. Future now is not very far. Now you paint with fragments.
I love that shift. I love the way that moved into a little more of a, almost like a sitting on a dock of the bay style of sound in the background.
With your greenstone eyes. Future now is not very far. Now you paint with
like that sounds like sitting on the dock of the bay. It absolutely does. Sitting on the dock of the bay. We'll see if this gets blocked, but just listen to the music.
Sitting in the morning sun.
I thought there was a kind of thing in the background there. Maybe it comes later, but that's what that reminds me of. Let's keep going.
fragments of a shattered heart. Play myself like I could play guitar. Every Desire Avenue has a new start. Like a red desert, you ride on all day. You made me up to be out of paper mache. Gave me plastic hands and eyes of glass. Clock as a heart with vulgar romance. Down Desire Avenue, you pushed me bright. Fed me with pills and lullabies every night. Dissolved in front of your enchanting thighs. You laughed manically with your greenstone eyes. The future now is not very far.
Jag drömde att det var Jonatans födelsedag och han sjöng Cumpleaños Feliz för sig själv i sovrummet.
So this is an interlude by Ellen Ackerman, and it's in, I assume, Swedish, right? Stockholm, Sweden, yeah. It says, I dreamed it was Jonathan's birthday and he was singing Cumpleaños Feliz. I don't know what that means. To himself in the bedroom. I had admired a dress earlier which shimmered in beautiful colors, and there was. I don't know what that means. So somebody giving us a little interlude. It's interesting because I think the stuff he's talking about here is probably about another relationship gone bad. because she had controlled him, created him, assumed he was a certain way, put him on a pedestal, made wanted him to be a certain way, and when he didn't match up to that, it was over. And it could also be him talking about what his fans have done to him. You made me up to be out of paper mache, so I'm not a real person. Gave me plastic hands and eyes of glass. Clock as a heart with vulgar romance. It's such a great line. Down Desire Avenue, you pushed me bright, fed me with pills and lullabies every night. Dissolved in front of your enchanting thighs. That's why I really do think it's about a woman, right? You laugh maniacally with your green-stoned eyes. The future is now not very far. Now you paint with fragments of shattered heart. Played myself like I could play guitar. Every Desire Avenue has a new start. So, could be about his fans and how he's been quote-unquote treated by them or treated by them. Did I say the same thing twice there? It could go either way for me. Let's go.
Rummet. Jag hade beundrat en klänning tidigare som skimrade.
Because I have to remember, this song is called Paranoid Paparazzi. This is about, the title at least is about the paparazzi. It's about people who are his fans. So I think maybe my reading of that is correct. Maybe this isn't about an actual relationship, with a person.
Now you paint with a shattered heart. Played myself like I could play guitar. Every Desire Avenue has a new start. Paranoid paparazzi move in the woods. Spread syrup all in my cherry wounds. It's a feeling I can't seem to let go, so it stays with me until I change the flow. Paranoid paparazzi move in the woods. Spread syrup all in my cherry wounds. It's a feeling I can't seem to let go, so it stays with me until I change the flow.
Yeah, so it stays with me until I change the flow. Things are going to be like this until I do something different. Until I take control of the narrative, right? I will continue to be treated the same way unless I do something about it.
Like a red desert you ride on all day. You made me up to be out of paper mache. Gave me plastic hands and eyes of glass. Clock as a heart with vulgar romance. Down Desire Avenue you pushed me bright. Fed me with pills, lullabies every night. Dissolved in front of you.
Okay, so, Young Lean, if you see this video, what I want for this song as the video is sort of a stop motion motorcycle ride through the desert with just the motorcycle riding at first, and then this version of you made of paper mache with plastic hands and eyes of glass just sort of starts being molded in front of your eyes onto the motorcycle, driving the motorcycle. That's what I want for this video, and then everything that you go through here in the lyrics, that's what I want the little paper mache dummy to go through as well. It would be very, very cool looking. Very cool.
Your enchanting thighs, you laughed manically with your greenstone eyes. The future now is not very far. Now you paint with fragments of a shattered heart. Played myself like I could play guitar. Every Desire Avenue has a new start. Has a new start. Every Desire Avenue has a new start. Walk around in circles and circles and circles. It's a feeling I can't seem to let go.
What's that? That's a lyric that's not in here. Something about walking in circles and circles and circles.
Every Desire Avenue has a new start. Walk around in circles and circles and circles. It's a feeling I can't seem to let go of. Like a red desert, you ride me all day. You made me out to be out of.
I like that a lot too. I think all of these could be labeled emo as well. I mean, the album as a whole so far has a very emo feel to it. I really am enjoying this. Really enjoying it. Babyface Maniacs is the next track, produced by Rami Daywood and Emmanuel Halimariam. That's a cool name. Let's see. Babyface Maniacs official video. So let's check this out. Came out a month ago, 314,000 views for the video.
Violence, natural enemies, on the run, to the dry lands, to the highlands. If I could be your lazy and love killer, baby-faced maniacs in a four-wheeler, infamous murderers couple riding through.
I was gonna say how cool this set looks, and then he's getting shot by arrows, and it became even cooler. I gotta back up. This is very, very cool. So what was the intro? Candy cane violence, natural enemies on the run, through the dry lands, through the highlands. Makes it sound like it's gonna be a post-apocalyptic thing. If I could be your lazy in-love killer. What a great line. God, he really comes up with cool lines. Babyface maniacs in a four-wheeler, infamous murderers, couple riding through the dry lands, sugarcane kisses and shotguns, candy cane violence. I have no idea. But I'm loving it.
Baby-faced maniacs in a four-wheeler, infamous murderers couple riding through the dry lands, sugar cane kisses and shotguns, candy cane violence. If you die, then I die, then it's my time. We go out shooting till it's our time. I'm on the run from everyone. We're on the run. Come on and grab your guy, let's have some fun. Love the smell of nature, gasoline. I'm on the run. Love the smell of burning plastic, baby girl, come on. If I could be your lazy and love killer, baby-faced maniacs in a four-wheeler, put our bodies next to the mountains till there's radio silence. Put the bodies next to the mountains till there's radio silence. I'm on the run from everyone. We're on the run. Come on and grab your guy, let's have some fun. I'm on the run from everyone. I'm on the run. Grab it all, let's go have some fun.
Oh, that is such a cool video, man. Holy crap. absolutely loved it. It's such a good video, and that song definitely is not about a relationship. If I could be your lazy in love killer, like, it's not about being somebody's like boyfriend and being their lazy in love killer, right? This is about the way I read this, right? This is about the last 10, 15 years of his life, all the stuff he's gone through, all the problems he's had, all the self-inflicted wounds, wounds inflicted by other people, stuff he's done to other people, all the guilt he carries with him. That's what every single one of those arrows is. And it's about the, not the juxtaposition, the consequences. I'm trying to think of the right word, and that's, neither of those are right. But it is about consequences. This is about the consequences of what he's done, of what he's gone through, of being young, being a star, making money, making music, doing drugs, I assume sleeping around, being good to people, being bad to people. And now he wants out of that cycle of kind of contradictory actions. And like even a verse like this, love the smell of nature, gasoline, I'm on the run, love the smell of burning plastic, baby girl, come on. Like, those are contradictions. Love the smell of nature, gasoline, not natural. I mean, it's oil, but gasoline doesn't really exist too much on its own in nature. Love the smell of burning plastic. And then he says Babyface Maniacs is also a contradiction, right? Oxymoron, that's what I'm trying to think of. Put your body next to the mountains till there's radio silence. Don't understand that one necessarily. I'm on the run from everyone. We're on the run. Come on, let's and grab your gun. Okay, there is your mistake, right? This is what you've done in the past that you don't want to do anymore. We're on the run from everyone. Grab your gun. Let's have some fun. Forget the second part. Just run yourself. Just be gone. Run from everyone. Don't get your gun. Don't, like, that's what gets you into the trouble, and that's what I think he's trying to run away from, right? He's trying to get out of that. Great, another great track. Really, I really am liking this. And I know my interpretations could be completely off base. I get that, but this is what I get out of it, and it's my reaction, right? It's the second single released for Young Lean's fifth studio album. The track was performed live at the Avicii Arena Show March 1st of 2025. Oh, that's a good song. Man, that video was fantastically cool. Like, I just absolutely thought it was great. We'll go back to here. So I think we also have I'm Dirt. Yep, okay, so we'll do that later. Love that. Oh, that's the next track. That's the next track. I'm Your Dirt, I'm Your Love is the next song. And let's check it out.
Heaven looks through you. This a life I choose. I've been gone.
I'm sorry. I'm going to start this over. I forgot. At the end of the last song, at the end of that video, it made me think of a movie that I absolutely love. This specifically is him running, and then he gets to the end here and looks out. It reminds me, and I will recommend this movie to anybody, of the movie Dark City. It's an old movie now. Dark City, 1998. God, it's just such a good movie. It's such a good movie. If you want to go watch an old movie that I personally love and I think is fantastic, go watch this. It's great. It's just great. And it has Jennifer Connelly in it, so, you know, it's got to at least be worth watching. All right, so there you go. I just wanted to mention that because I happened to think of it.
Heaven looks through you. This a life I choose.
More violins again.
I've been gone since June. There's nothing we can't do. Don't tell me it's too soon. Another night in ruins. Sunbeams fill the room. So let's change the view. I'm your dirt, I'm your love. You're my last and my first one. I'm the ash in your lungs. So let's burn down the sun. Your eyes
It's interesting. I'm your dirt, I'm your love. That's the name of the song. And the chorus starts with that line, I'm your dirt, I'm your love, you're my last and my first one, I'm the ash in your lungs, so let's burn down the sun, your eyes tell me it's too soon, but I can't wait for a blue moon, I can't wait till it's just us two, I'm your dirt, I'm your love. When I first read that, I didn't think of it as, well, what the annotation says here, duality and devotion. Love can be messy. Dirt represents the messy realities of intimacy, misunderstanding, self-doubt, shared vulnerability. This is what I thought. So I didn't read this part. But dirt is also where things grow. Put a seed in the dirt from Psychos. He is both the mess and the meaning. Yeah. So I thought dirt as in like I'm the base of everything. Like I am the thing in which you will now grow, or part of you will grow. Right. I didn't necessarily think of it as like dirt. I get that part of it. Like relationships are messy. I mean, any people in a relationship for any amount of time, if the two of them both have brains, there's going to be disagreements, there's going to be stress, there's going to be arguments, because everybody has their own opinion about how things should be done, and it's totally normal, right? And a relationship is dealing with all of those things. One of you doesn't just go, no, stop, my way. Like that's not a relationship. That's a slavery. Yeah, I get that. So I can see that reading of it too. But I thought of it as like I'm the dirt that we grow in for you, and you're the dirt for me, right? It doesn't sound attractive, but it makes sense. Let's keep going. It's a great line. Want to tell you simple things I really mean. It's always the simple things.
I'm your dirt, I'm your love. You're my last and my first one. I'm the ash in your lungs. So let's burn down the sun. Your eyes tell me it's too soon, that I can't wait for a blue moon. I can't wait till it's us two. I'm your dirt, I'm your love. I'm your dirt, I'm your love.
nice song. I like that one quite a bit too. Let's see. I'm Your Love. So that was track 7. Track 8 is next. I don't have really too much to add to that. I think I think it's a love song. I think it's a song. It's a kind of a nice sounding popish song. I like it. Teenage Symphonies for God. What? Teenage Symphonies for God. Rami Daywood is the producer again. Young Lean's song is a direct representation of his feelings and him opening up to God more. That will work. Pop, singer-songwriter, Scandi Pop again. Let's check it out.
God would only treat you right if you don't ask a thing. God would only treat you right if you don't ask a thing. God would only treat you right if you don't ask a thing. I've been so cold to everybody that loves me. I've been so cold, everybody that loves me. Teenage symphonies to God. I wish I could change it. Change it. Teared up, yeah, we teared up. We teared up since a child. I dream of this right here. Magic in my veins, let it out. I could die here. Me in the making of it all, make it up as we go along. You can have it all, take my last tear. Tear it up, no fear in us. I'm resilient, not tough. You're hearing us. God would only treat you right if you don't have.
So the key line there for me, key lines. Since a child, I dreamed of this right here. That's doing doing what I'm doing. This is what I've dreamed of since I was a child. This is what I want to do. I don't blame him for wanting to dream that and then to magic in my veins, let it out. I could die here. Be in the making of it all. Make it up as we go along. Like this is what I want to do. I want to create. I want to make music. I want to send that to people in the world. I want them to enjoy it. Just the act of creation, that's what he lives for. That's what he's wanted to do his entire life, and he gets to do that. He is happy. He could die right now because he gets to do what he does. Yep. Totally get it. Totally get it. That's what we all want. All those dreams you have when you're a kid, like, that's what I want to do if I could do that, like that. If you could do that, and you'd be happy to go anytime, because you got to do it. You got to live your dream. I just would like to get back to that, to be able to do that again. I would love it.
Ask a thing. God would only treat you right if you don't ask a thing. God would only treat you right if you don't ask a thing. I've been so cold to everybody that loves me. I've been so cold. Everybody that loves me. Teenage symphonies to God. I wish I could change it. Can't clear it up, stare it up. Time's ticking and it's catching up after us. No fear me, but there should be. I'm wearing thin. The leather jacket and the snowstorms caving in. After the party and the celebration, I'm alone with the desperation. I'm in love with the isolation. It's escalating. I can't change it. When you get what you want, is it really what you want? Is it still what you dreamed of, or something that will haunt? I write symphonies for us, teenage symphonies for God. Teenage crimes have been lost, and I really had it all. Sometimes I shut the world off. Sometimes it all feels too much of a job. I know we all get lost. Maybe it's too much, maybe I just had too much of it all. Stand for nothing, for everything you'll fall. I stood for something, stood tall through it all. Watch my sins through the water, through the falls, the purest of it all. I've been so cold to everybody that loves me. I've been so cold, everybody that loves me. Teenage symphonies to go. I wish I could change it.
I am very much not a God person, but I'm going to try to ignore that as I look at this. So, Teenage Symphonies for God is a weird phrase, and I think what he's trying to say is, in his time as a teenager, I'll say immaturity, right? But I don't necessarily mean that. He would compose these. This is my thinking. He would compose these beautiful prayers, these symphonies to God, where he would ask for the life he has now, whatever. He would ask for something, right? Oh, please, make me tall, make me skinny, make me beautiful, make me rich, make me famous, make me a musician, make me successful, make me whatever it happened to be for anybody who's out there, right? And I think that's what he's talking about. Teenage Symphonies to God, these prayers that he offered up when he was a teenager. And I don't necessarily know how it's connected to everything else. And then, because he says, and I think this is the part of the song that feels a little zen to me. The pre-chorus here, and it's repeated once or twice here, God would only treat you right if you don't ask a thing. God would only treat you right if you don't ask a thing. This is the idea of, a lot of people have a transactional idea of God. Like, I pray to you, I offer you my prayers, I give you my belief, and I want something for that. Give me stuff. God, answer my prayers. Like, I am here for you. That transaction, right? And he's saying here, if you don't ask for anything, that's the only time God will treat you right, because you have an expectation of something. But you can't have that expectation, because what you are given is not necessarily what you ask for. It is what you are supposed to, what you're going to get. Right? There's in my view, there's no God. You just get what you get. Other things play into it. I think we all together are God. If we are good to each other, then things work out well for everybody. And if we're not good to each other, then it screws up the entire system. So I think that's what he's saying. And then he goes on to say, I've been cold to everybody that loves me. I've been so cold. But I offered up these prayers thinking that I would get what I wanted from God. And I wish I could change that. I wish I could not have asked for those things, that I could be more caring and warm to the people that love me. And yet, despite all of that, I have this life that I absolutely love. I don't know. That's kind of how I read it. And he talks about a bunch of other stuff here that I think will definitely speak to a lot of people, right? This can't clear it up, steer it up, time's ticking and it's catching up. after us, no fear in me, but there should be. I'm wearing thin, the leather jacket, and the snowstorms caving in. After the party and the celebration, I'm alone with the desperation. I'm in love with the isolation. It's escalating, I can't change it. When you get what you want, is it really what you want? Is it still what you dreamed of, or something that would haunt? I write symphonies for us, teenage symphonies for God. Teenage crimes have been lost, and I really had it all. Sometimes I shut the world off, sometimes it all feels too much of a job. So I think a lot of this people will resonate with, or it will resonate with people, and they will understand their meaning that they put into this. I think his meaning is probably just personal to him. And he references lyrics, he references songs, like there's all sorts of stuff. Another excellent track. Like, it's an excellent track. And if you know more about him as a creator than I do, you probably can track down all of those references and go, oh yeah, this makes sense. It's a really, this whole thing is just great. Changes is the next track. Rami Daywood, One O Tricks Point Never, Oscar Ulfheden, and Simon on the Moon. I like that name. Let's check it out. Changes. Like that.
There, saw you standing there, over on the street, on the other side of me. Changes they come, changes they go. Life goes over and over again. Get money or die, die trying. I ain't got nothing left to do. I said it all, yeah, I done it all. Fuck it, we only live right now, right now. Get money.
This sounds really cool. I really love the way this sounds. I want to read the annotation here because this is awesome. The annotation, this is somebody wrote this, right? It's an absurd manifesto. He affirms finding meaning in his material pursuits as a way to cope with the constant surprises life throws at us by saying, get money or die trying. He doesn't mean that money is his ultimate goal for life. We could see it as a reference to 50 Cent's album Get Rich or Die Trying, saying that is provocative, but if we look deeper, we can catch the message that lies behind. By getting money, he means invest in his art, or at least die trying. Maybe. I really like the way that sounded. Like, I want to go back and listen to that again right now. Let's just keep going, though. I love the way this sounds. Changes they come, changes they go. Life goes over and over again. Get money or die trying. I ain't got nothing left to do. I said it all, yeah, I done it all. Fuck it, we only live right now. Get money. Well, that sounds pretty cynical to me. I'm not sure if I agree with the annotation writer. This definitely sounds like do what you got to do in life to survive. And he says, I don't have anything I have to do. Like, I'm done. I've done it all. I'm ready. We live right now. This is all we have. Let's just go have a good time. That's how I read what he's saying. Let's keep going. I don't know.
Saw you standing there right at the top of the street. I know it was you. I was only there just for a moment. You could feel the tension in the air, it's like a fume. I was all alone, I could have walked away with anyone, but I chose you, yeah, I chose you, 'cause I could see something real, something special, something dreams are made up of. 'Cause changes they come, changes they go, life goes over and over again. Get money or die, die trying. I ain't got nothing left to do. I said it all, yeah, I done it all. Fuck it, we only live right now, right now. Get money. When I saw you, it felt so new, so.
Yeah, see, I think my reading is correct. I think he's saying in the chorus, like, life is life, do whatever you gotta do to get by, make money however you gotta make money, or die. Just die trying. Like, work as hard as you can to get it. And he's like, I don't have anything left to prove, to do. I've done it all. But then he sees her. And he says, I could have walked away with anyone. Because he's got everything anybody could ever want, right? That's the song. In the song, that's the idea. He's got everything. But I chose you. I chose you because I see something in you, something special, something dreams are made up of. And then obviously there's something missing if he saw something special in her. That's something he doesn't have. And he goes back into his chorus. Changes come, changes go. Life goes on over and over. But get the money, get it right now. But then and even the music changes. The birds are chirping in the background. But when I saw you, it felt so new, something special, something dreams are made up of. Because when I saw you, it felt so new, so new. So something has changed here, right? This is the change.
Something special, something dreams are made up of. 'Cause when I saw you, it felt so new and so real. Something special, something dreams are made up of. 'Cause when I saw you, it felt so new and so real. Something special, something dreams are made up of. 'Cause when I saw you, it felt so new and so real. Something special, something dreams are made up of. 'Cause changes they come, changes they go, life goes over and over again. Get money or die, die trying. I ain't got nothing left to do. I said it all, yeah, I done it all. Fuck it, we only live right now, right now. Get money.
So the cynical side of me wants to say that this encapsulates their entire relationship, right? He met her, they got together, they did whatever they were going to do, and it didn't work out, and he goes back to changes they come, changes they go, life goes on over and over again, get the money or die, die trying, and he settles back into that same attitude again at the end. Because there's not a positive outcome here, right? And unless he's just with her, and I don't know. Then I don't know why I include the chorus at the end, because I think this is one of those songs that somebody might listen to and be like, "Yeah, fuck everything right now, get your money or die trying." And I don't think that's what he's trying to say with this song, but I very much could believe that. Yeah, I don't know. It sounded kind of fun. My Life is the next track. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, there's lyrics in each of these. Interesting. My Life, produced by Rami Daywood, Emmanuel Haler-Merriam. Haler-Merriam? This is also listed as I assume Scandi Pop and all that stuff. Pop, Scandi Pop, singer-songwriter. Yep. All right. So I think this whole album is very much the same in that regard. Let's hit play on My Life.
Contradicting myself every breath I inhale. My life, dark cloud over my town. Bench door, double door, go ahead, double down, down, down. Dreams of making a dream come true. Enter the void right now. Popular loner, drive through the crowds. I stuffed snowman lights. I'm bleeding. No, I never leave again. Tied to my soul, the nose, life of a rolling stone, rolling back to you, I know. I've always been a dreamer when the
That was a weird little sound in the background. Did you guys hear that?
stone rolling back to you, I know.
What is it?
I've always been a dreamer. When the darkness hits the light, it's my sound. I'm sorry if I took you down, way down. Not always good, good to be around. Married to the game, fuck the fames. Came around, make me paranoid. Are you here for me or for my toys? Are you stupid? You think I wouldn't know?
So, that's interesting. So this whole verse is pretty cool. Sounds very much like trust issues, right? He's got money, he's got fame. People are after him just because of those things. But there are a couple of good lines in here that I really like. I've always been a dreamer. When the darkness hits the light, it's my sound. So I assume that's supposed to mean something along the lines of like when the darkness being his depression, his the negative things that he thinks about that happen to him, and when it hits the light, when he makes those into songs and exposes them to the world, that's his sound. That's what he's created. He takes the darkness, brings it into the light, and that's what his music is. I'm sorry it took that. I'm sorry if I took you that way down. So into his darkness, right? If it depressed you, if it made you sad, if it whatever. Not always good. Good to be around. I'm not always good. Good to be around. Married to the game, making music to getting ahead. Fuck the fame. Came around, make me paranoid. Are you here for me or my toys? Are you stupid? You think I wouldn't know? That's the trust thing, right? You're not here for me. You just want my money, my toys, my stuff, what I can get for you. I don't know. You always have to deal with that when you're successful.
I'm bleeding. No, I never leave again. Tied to my soul, the nose, life of a rolling stone, rolling back to you, I know. Tried to change the notes, can't follow a rolling stone when the road's your home.
So this song is called My Life. I'm bleeding, though I'll never leave again. I tried to change the notes. Can't follow a rolling stone when the road's your home. I'm just trying to put that together. I mean, it sounds very much like he feels out of control. Not out of control. He feels as if he isn't in control of all the aspects of his life. That's what I get from this, right? That he's forced to do things he doesn't want to do just to maintain the life that he has created for himself. And that's what I get from I tried to change the notes, can't follow a rolling stone when the road's your home. Like, I'm always on the road. I can't do whatever I want. I'm not sure. But that didn't sound like I'm totally blindingly happy about my life and how it's going song, right? That didn't feel like that. I don't know. I say that a lot. I don't know. It's because I don't know. Swan Song is the next track. This was produced by Rami Daywood, and I'm sure it's Ginge, right? It's not Ging. Ginge. Let's do it. Swan Song.
Check my phone like, where did it all go wrong like? Looking at photos, can't even look at those. Thinking about what we used to be, thinking about what we used to have. Now I'm just cruising down the same road all again, 'cause I wanna know what it feels like to come down from the trip of a lifetime, pure ecstasy. I wanna know what it feels like to come down. See the tracks in my tears, not gone, not here. I hope you chase your dreams, 'cause it's all I do and it's all I know. And all we knew was each other and what we built, but it's all for show, 'cause there's no secret, we both need it. Can't keep fighting like we did, oh no, gotta let it go. No secret, when the swan sings, like a swan sings before it dies.
So I gotta stop there. This verse is kind of packed full of stuff, right? Check my phone, like, where did it all go wrong? Like, looking at photos, can't even look at those. Thinking about what we used to be. Okay, so that's relationship stuff, right? Like, definitely relationship stuff. Thinking about what we used to have. Now I'm just cruising down the same road all again because I want to know what it feels like to come down from the trip of a lifetime. Pure ecstasy. But you're talking about somebody you were in a relationship with and it's gone, and thinking about what you used to have. Now I'm just cruising down the same road all again because I want to know what it feels like to come down from the trip of a lifetime. Pure ecstasy. That sounds like it's more about what you're taught, like more about your life that you're enjoying, not the fact that a relationship failed. Or are you trying to recapture the feeling that you had when that relationship ended, and you want to feel what it felt like to be done with that relationship? I want to know what it feels like to come down. See the tracks in my tears. Now I'm gone, not here. I hope you chase your dreams, 'cause it's all I do. And it's all I know, and all we knew was each other. and what we built, but it's all for show, 'cause it's no secret we both need it. Can't keep fighting like we did. Oh no, gotta let it go. No secret when the swan sings, like a swan sings before it dies. Yeah, this is also not a happy song. This is like end of relationship, like things were really good and now it's just over and it sucks. Taken from Aesop's fable The Swan and the Goose, a swan song is an idiom meaning an artist's final work or generally something beautiful we do right before we die. Taken from Aesop's fable The Swan and the Goose. Thank you for repeating that. Ironically, the song is not the last track on the album. Liam could have had many moments that ended his life and his career, but as a performer and partner, he always has something more. The last line of verse 2, I gotta continue to, leaves the listener with a promise and an anthem. Anything could be our final act, but gotta stay moving. Sure. But I think this is about the end of this relationship, right? It's not about him as a creator, it's about him and whoever he was with, and this could even be like a music partner, right? But I don't know if it is. Can't keep fighting like we did. Oh no, gotta let it go. Like we just didn't get along. It just okay, let's keep going.
Continue to tracks of my tears and keep falling down. Tracks of my tears they won't hit the ground. Tracks of my tears they keep falling down. Tracks of my tears they won't hit the ground. Make the town red, make the town red.
Apparently there's an ad for Carvana. Is this going to continue? This got messed up last time too, so I guess I'm just gonna ignore it. Definitely end of a relationship song. Paint the town red, paint the town red, paint the town red with my name in your blood. I think it's a chorus earlier. I think that's supposed to be the other person. The woman is going out to celebrate, but celebrating in such a way that everybody knows that it's because of the end of this relationship. And it doesn't have to be a woman, right? It could be a business partner, like I said. Invisible hand moves. I see the green dress. Yeah, so it's probably a woman, right? Why are you going on vacation when you just want to stay in bed? Like, why do you have to go somewhere? You're not going to do anything. You're just going to stay in bed, and it's kind of funny. Who are you going to be when I'm not around? Oh my god. Who are you going to meet when I am not around? It hurts to know, but it hurts to question. to not know, to just to ask the question, who are you going to be when I'm not around? It's not up to me. I got to let it go. I got to continue to do everything. You have to continue to live. You have to continue. This is what I went through with my ex-wife. Was not ready for that relationship to end. It hit me out of nowhere. Really did not understand what was going on, and it bothered me to no end to know that she was going on with her life, and I was not ever going to be part of it, because that's just how she is. She just cuts people off and then she's done. And that's hard to deal with when you didn't know that there was problems that were divorce worthy, right? End of relationship worthy. You want to know, like, you're still totally in love with this other person. You want to know who they are and what they're doing and how they're doing, and you don't get to do that anymore. You just gotta continue to. Just gotta continue. You do not have a choice. It's the worst. You don't get a choice. Terrible. So I get what he's saying there. I don't know. I say that a lot. Alright. Terminator Symphony. The second time we've heard a symphony reference here. Produced by Rami Daywood, One O Tricks Point Never. This is the second to last song on the album. Minute and 42 seconds. Let's check it out. You gonna play? You're not gonna play. You gonna do anything? We're gonna reload the page. We're gonna go back to the here.
I'ma feel whatever is real. Sacrifice to kill, sacrifice to love, sacrifice the will, whatever the deal. Fuck whatever you lack, I'ma get it back. All I want is to feel alive. Summer night, windows down. I can feel the pain rushing through your eyes. Running out of time in this glass castle, running out of luck. Who to duck, whatever comes down, gotta come up. Since the pop, I've been feeling stuck, hypnotized by the sounds. I don't wanna feel, I don't wanna run, I don't wanna kneel. Take my soul, take me to the fields just to set me free. You already know the deal. Made believe to sacred fields in an SUV. I've been here before, walked this floor, seen this sorcery. Open up the vessel, let it breathe. Running out my mind, run on silver steel. Whatever love is whatever kills, whatever the deal. I'ma get it done, I'ma bring it back. Get out of the skin, whatever the sin. I was born to win, change the plan, I'm over advanced. I can't even land, money on demand. In the ship that was built by man. Dance to the puppet man, it's the puppet master's plan. Out the battle, like there's no tomorrow. Face my sorrows, there's no tomorrow. If I live, make it through the night. I know God is right by my side. Gave you a ride, something to live by. Please make it out alive, don't fall for the simple cause. Devils in the fall, just stand tall through the winter storm. Moon children snowborn. Lay back on the same track, blood, pain, and Maybach. Terminator, life skills, love kills, find will. Lay back on a different path, blood painted on the track.
That is a weird one. It does sound kind of symphonic. It has a little feel of that. I'ma feel whatever is real. Sacrifice to kill, sacrifice to love, sacrifice to will. Whatever the deal, fuck whatever you like. I'ma get it back. All I want is to feel alive. Summer night, windows down. I can feel the pain rushing through your eyes. Running out of time. In this glass castle, running out of luck. Who to talk? Whatever comes down, gotta come up. Since I popped, I've been feeling stuck, hypnotized by the sunset. I don't want to feel, I don't want to run, I don't want to kneel. Take my soul, take me to the fields, just to set me free. You already know the deal. May believe the sacred fields. Phew. Whatever love is whatever kills. Whatever the deal, I'ma get it done, I'ma bring it back. Get out of the skin. Whatever the sin, I was born to win. Change of plan, I'm over advanced. It's a weird line. I can't even land. Money on demand. In this ship that was built by men. Dance to the puppet man. It's the puppet master's plan. Man, I do not get this song. Just stand tall through the winter storm, moon children, snowborn, lay back on the same track, love, pain, and Maybach. Terminator life skills, love kills, find will, lay back on the different path, love, pain, and I'm trying to find some kind of meaning in here, and I don't get it. Yeah, maybe it's just because it's late. It's 12:15, but I'm not connecting the dots here. And live, make it through the night. I know God is right by my side. Gave you a ride, something to live by. Please make it out alive. Don't you fall for the simple cause. The simple cause or the simple cuz? Devils in the fog, just stand tall. Is this like just keep fighting, keep going no matter what? Like you have no choice. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Life is going to kill you. Find the will to keep moving forward. Walk the path. Find love. Live pain. Could be. Lessons from Above is the last track. We'll just skip ahead. Rami Daywood and Marcus White are the producers. I usually do a little recap before the last song, so that if people want to just see what I think of the album and then click out after the last song ends, they can do that and don't want to hear me talk about the last song. A great album. Really, really good. There's a few songs on here I will absolutely be downloading. The rest of them I would put in the space of somebody who's growing up and dealing with a lot of stuff that they needed to deal with. I think this album served two purposes. One was him getting through some bad times in his life, which is what we heard at the beginning of this album. Some information about the album that took 3 years to complete, and he went through some hard times during that time. So he's processing a lot of that stuff, but I think this is also him realizing he has to grow up. So it fills two different roles. I think this is, it's called Jonatan, right? His first name. This is him being honest about the hard times in his life, the stuff he's had to go through, the emotions he's having, about being him in a relationship. And this is also him kind of coming out of being young lean and everything that involved, and getting back to himself, or at least trying to get back to himself. And I think those two things probably deserve to be on two different albums. I don't think the relationship stuff, I think it muddied the waters, having the two different things on a single album. But I can understand why he'd do it, because it's his life. He's living his life. This is what's going on at the time. This is what he's thinking about. I would like to see more tracks similar to Might Not Be and Forever Young, and even Horses, and on one album, and then a lot of the relationship stuff on another album. I think that would work better. I think it would hold together better as an album, or as two albums. That said, I think it's pretty awesome. Like, I think the songs individually are all very, very, very good, and I will be downloading a handful of them, absolutely. Lessons from Above is the last song on the album. Let's check it out. gonna get anything? I like the sound of that.
Lessons from above, lessons drawn in blood. You don't really hear 'em, do ya? Lessons from above, lessons drawn in blood.
Wow, he's got a real violent femmes Gordon Gano thing going on with his voice in this song, and maybe it's the simple drums too bring that to mind. I'm gonna back up just a tiny bit.
Drawn in blood, you don't really hear 'em, do ya? Lessons from above, lessons drawn in blood. You don't really hear 'em, do ya? I hear the lecture, seen the floors. I heard the voices here before. The castle built upon the Lord, and you don't really want nothing to do with it. Want nothing to do with it. No, nothing to do with it. Lessons from above, lessons drawn in blood. You don't really hear 'em, do ya? Lessons from above, unless it's paid in blood. Where's the honor amongst us? I don't know. I wish there was honor amongst us now. We're in denial. We see the signs but cross the line. Always on time. The horror from the world combined. It's in her eyes. I walked the line, stepped over times. Too many times. Can't go back now, can't go back. What left behind? We're in denial, we think it's fine. Ignore the signs. Middle Ages, yeah, it's darker now. You don't wanna hear it, do ya? You don't really want nothing to do with it. It's from above, lessons drawn in blood.
Jonatan!
Huh, interesting end. I again, I don't necessarily understand it. I like the line "lessons from above, lessons drawn in blood." I think that's supposed to. There's an annotation here that said basically what I was thinking. The line suggests the teachings of a superior figure, whether divine or paternal, are not only imparted through words but through suffering, punishment, or violence. So, are drawn in experience, right? Are drawn by living through it and all the pain that comes with it. Those are the lessons that you're learning. And I think this is probably a good recap for the album. These are the lessons he has learned, that he has had to experience, that have forced him to grow. He has endured the pain, he has had those experiences, and he has grown and changed because of them. And he says to whoever he's talking about or to, you don't really hear those lessons, do you? Like you haven't gotten there. You haven't felt them. They haven't changed you yet. You're still the same you've always been because you aren't learning from what you've gone through, or you haven't gone through anything yet. And then he says in the first verse, I hear the lectures, I've seen the floors. It sounds like in a school or something. I heard the voices here before, the castle built upon the Lord. And you don't really want nothing to do with it. Like you're not gonna bother to learn. And there you go. I wish there was honor amongst us now. We're in denial, we see the sights but cross the line. Like we see what's there and then we go too far. Always on time, the horror from the world combine. I'm not sure what he's. The slight melodic tribute to the verse "Somewhere Over the Rainbow." I didn't pick up on that. It's in her eyes. I walked the line, stepped over the line at times, right? Too many times. Can't go back now. Can't go back. We're left behind. We're in denial. We think it's fine. Ignore the signs. Middle Ages. Yeah, it's darker now. So he is in his Middle Ages, I assume, is what this is going to say. Lean references their ages and the stereotypical imagery conception of the Middle Ages seen as darker and forgotten time in history, a bridge between the classical period and the Renaissance. The association gives a clear idea of Lean's headspace, confused and lost, stuck in a present time that doesn't feel present nor past nor future. I don't know if that's what he's saying. We're left behind, we're in denial, we think it's fine, ignore the signs, Middle Ages, yeah, it's darker now. I mean, maybe, but I think I get the sense that this is where he was. And now we have moved past that and we are in our Middle Ages and it's darker now. It's different now. It's not us as kids anymore. I think. You don't want to hear it, do you? You don't really want nothing to do with it. Like, you don't want to learn any of this. So it's just me alone. Jonathan, it's just me. I'm moving forward. That makes sense. I'll be so interested to see what he comes out with next. I thought this was a great album. I mean, I tend to like everything, as people say. But especially when you've got somebody who's talking about real stuff, it's hard to say, like, no, those experiences aren't interesting. Some of these songs, it doesn't matter to me if I hear them again. But I really love the content of them. And I think it's important stuff for him to go through and write about. And it's important for his fans to see him go through and write about. And so I love it. I mean, tracks I'm going to download might not be Forever Young. There was maybe Babyface Maniacs. Not sure what else. That might be it. Maybe I'm Your Dirt, I'm Your Love. I'll have to check those out again. But that doesn't tell me that the fact that I'm downloading 2, 3, 4 songs out of 13, that doesn't tell me that the album is bad. Not at all. It just tells me that the content isn't casual listening. In this case, right? Sometimes it is bad. Sometimes you do have 2, 3, 4 songs on an album, and the rest of it you're like, whoa, I don't want to hear that again. I would happily listen to anything off of this again, but I need to want to do it. Like, I would listen to this album again as a whole. But if you're talking about pop music, if you're talking about music that you just kind of sit down and casually listen to, there's not a lot on this album that is just casual listening music. There's just not. Very cool. Thank you once again. Thank you to Bergamot once again, and Bergamot, not Mont. That's about it. Every Monday I try to do an album. I have a whole bunch lined up. I don't know what's going to be next, but we'll see. Thank you very much for being here. Pop Squat, check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please go watch another video on the channel. CashApp, PayPal, and Patreon information is down below in the description of the video if you would like to send me something to react to, if you want to send me a tip. I have no idea if I'll be able to make any money off of this video, because it might all go to Young Lean, which is just fine, because guess what? It's his music. Have yourself a good day, and bye-bye. Oh yeah, Patreon, $2 a month. Really, such a good deal. I'm so entertaining. Bye-bye.